there. I'm Father John Geaney of the Paulist Fathers, and you're watching Psalm Sense. You're also watching a day when I'm not really in a very good mood. In fact, I'm beginning to wonder a great deal about why it is that we're always thinking and reading and watching television about terrible distresses that are going on in our world. For example, the fact that children are starving to death because nobody seems to be able to get food to them in a time that's able to make sure that they don't die. People are bombing hospitals, and inside those hospitals are people who report the news all the time, and they too are being killed. And I'm sitting there wondering to myself, how can we do these things? How do we keep on manufacturing ways to kill each other's? It just doesn't make sense. So I thought to myself, I wonder what the Psalms have to say about situations like this. And you're probably saying, well, nothing, because things weren't that bad in those days. But people were still people. And so I looked through the Psalms, and I came up with this one as one that would tell us something about what happens when we don't listen to God, and God has a message for us. Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endures forever. Let the redeemed of the Lord say this: those he redeemed from the hand of the foe and gathered from far-off lands, from east and west, north and south. The words of the great writer of the Psalms are the words of God too. And we need to be aware of them, because they are words that are telling us that God helps us all the time if we are willing to allow him to do that. So it's important for us to pick up the Psalms, and particularly to read Psalm 107, that helps us to recognize God's great gift to us of being able to realize his love, which is everlasting, which never changes, which is always there for us to live with. And it's important for us, especially in these war-torn days, to realize God's great gift of love to every one of us. For Psalm Sense, I'm Father John Geaney. My time is up. I thank you for yours.